Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is almost 9 o'clock. Thank God for blush and concealer because I have been, you can hear it in my voice, pretty sick over the weekend. And I'm currently on my snotty phase. So I hope everybody has a cup of coffee or something to sip on. I do apologize for not coming live yesterday. I just needed to rest. And sometimes that's really what you need. And sometimes that's really what you fight. So it was a battle between mind and body yesterday to slow me down and to rest. And I do feel better, although I may sound a bit worse. So welcome. It's Paula. I'm a conscious channel and medium, and I like to pop on every morning that I can on the weekdays around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time to have a little channel teaching, chat about some universal law, some energy, and to help you drop into your 5D self, your higher love self, your heart-centered space, so you can go and proceed with your day from consciousness of the 5D. So I never know what I'm really going to chat about because I'm offering up an opportunity to channel. When I channel, I don't really pre-plan a lot of things because I am channeling the panel of elders that I listen to, clairaudient most of all, which means I can hear them. And then a message comes. So they're wanting me to chat about my mind and my physical body yesterday. So yesterday I was quite sick, as we just chatted about. And I was really, really stuck in the 3D version of myself. When I talk about a 3D version of myself, I mean the physical body of myself, the physical aspects of myself, my 5 senses, and mostly concentrating on how yucky I felt and how disconnected I felt from my heart center and space, because my energy was going towards resting and getting my physical body well. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, if you're not feeling well, if you are feeling sick, you have the flu, you have a cold, you have a headache. It takes a while for you to self-soothe and to really come into a place where you can learn to trust that you will get better. So I was definitely in a 3D moment yesterday. Do not Google and research your symptoms. Let me tell you, WebMD is not your friend. And I really couldn't get out of my brain and my physical body, and I couldn't get out of that to be surrendering enough for the healing to come in without really trying. So when we are sick, we are trying to self-soothe. We're trying to go back to that place when we were young, what made us feel good, blankies, warmth. We just maybe want to talk to our mom. We want to cuddle up. We want to watch something that doesn't require a lot of attention because the energy is on feeling better in your 3D physical self. And it's really hard to tap into that 5D self when your body is having a lot of energy. So I remember yesterday trying to listen to a teaching from Anita Morjani that I went to in Arizona last weekend. And it hit and it was okay. But it took me a while to get in. And it wasn't until I surrendered. I literally laid on the bed and I'm like, okay, I surrender. My mind is not going to make this better. My body's going to have to go through what it's going to go through. I am going to have to take a down day. All right. And until I fully surrendered into the frequency of literally I surrender, then the healing began. And then the sleep came. Then the brain shut off. But it took a while to get there. I don't know if you guys can relate. You have no patience. You have no energy for anything else. then really all you have to do is surrender into the state that you're in and just trust this too shall pass. It's going to be okay. And kind of let your 3D physical body heal as you just surrender into the process. So surrender would be my word today. There's been so many times when I wanted something so badly that I thought I would have to fight and do all the things, like my sickness. Okay, I'm going to take my vitamins, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to get a blankie. But the real healing didn't come until I surrendered, until I let go, until I just embraced, okay, here I am. It's going to be okay. It's not forever. I'm going to fully surrender. And I surrendered and I unhooked. What I mean by unhooked is I unhooked any expectations. I unhooked any thought processes where I've got to get better by tomorrow because I have this to do, or I've got to get better in 2 days because I have this to do. The brain certainly was busy. And the brain was busy because I was like sitting there, right? And then when your brain is busy, it gets looped. And when you're in a loop, you know you're not really coming from that 5D space. You're kind of just stuck in your 3D self. So if you've ever felt stuck in your 3D self, surrender. Just stop and surrender. Easier said than done. I wonder if there's a shape that you could take when you surrender to remind yourself, I'm surrendering now. Me, it's like swan dive on the bed, like arms up, like, okay, hand to God, I surrender, right? Is there a way that you can get yourself there faster without torturing yourself, like I kind of did yesterday? Is there a way that you can remind yourself that when you feel stuck in your 3D body, your 3D self, nothing's really going your way, you're forced to stay home, you're forced to rest? Is there a way that you can say, okay, I'm just going to surrender. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to let it happen in the divine timing that it's supposed to happen. And I'm just going to trust. So today it's all about surrendering. It's also spring equinox tonight. And I'd like to surrender to spring because where I am right now in Ontario, it is snowing. I guess we just have to surrender to the fact that Mother Nature is going to go, hey, we're going to give you some more winter first. And the spring always comes. It never not comes. So surrender. What can you surrender today that you don't want to bring forth to tomorrow, to spring? What can you surrender today that you don't want to bring forth next hour, this afternoon, this evening? Is there something that you can just finally release and let go of? Perhaps you could write it down. Perhaps the thought just came into your brain. Perhaps knowing that every day is a new beginning and every day is a clean slate. We could add the word surrender into who we are. Surrender. So let's go in and let's connect with our 5D self. When I talk about our 5D self, I talk about the soul. Okay? You are a soul having a physical experience here on earth. You're not a physical being with a soul. You are a soul having a physical experience. So when we are awakened to that fact, we can tap into that fact. And when we are awakened to the fact that we are 5D and that we are meant to be here and to live a creative, purposeful life and to surrender, we lead from our heart space. This is our mind. This is our brain, but this is our mind. This is our control center. And when you go back and tap into that control center, you will find that you make different choices, that you are more aware, that you're more able to receive, and you're more open to possibilities that are here for you. So let's surrender today. We're going to just close our eyes wherever we're at. And we're going to drop into that 5D because it's my mission to go ahead and to come on here and remind you of this, that it's there for you always, even when you're sick and poopy and snotty and tired. So let's give our eyes a close and drop in. Taking a breath exactly where you are and exactly in this moment, and wherever you're hearing this is perfect for you. And just allowing beautiful white light of source to surround you. Almost as if it's swirling around you, creating this beautiful globe of white, beautiful light. And it's above, below, beside, all around you. This beautiful sphere of white light. And you're going to ask and become aware of the space above your head and allow that beautiful white light to shine down through the top of the head. To fill your physical body at the center of this beautiful globe with more white light, connecting it to the white light and the divine that's already in you. Allowing it to fill up and to feel and to notice the color, the texture, the temperature. And bringing attention to that heart space and sending that beautiful white light to that heart space and allowing it to glow bigger and brighter. Allowing it to expand in the heart and the rib cage and out past the rib cage, out past your beautiful globe of light, your orb, your soul, all that beautiful connection you have. Out past your town, your city, your country, your continent, expanding that beautiful white light out, 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 around the earth and into the universe. Choosing today to be awakened, to be awake to the fact that you can live from this space. You're open. You are beautifully divinely guided. They ask all you need to do is ask. Ask for help. Ask for support. Everybody is connected, and everybody has access to this at any time. Staying here in this beautiful 5D space with this beautiful light, knowing that possibilities and creativity are going to come easier today. Surrender. Be good to yourself. I am going to be live tonight at 7:30, hopefully. And we're going to do some tarot and teachings. It'll be a chance for you to ask a question to the guides. If you have a mediumship question, no worries. If you have a question that you need to seek more clarity on, come live and ask. I'll see you back here at 7:30. Comment, good morning, Katie. Comment if you saw this live or on the replay. Lead with your heart today. Surrender. I'm going to be surrendering to more healing. Have a beautiful Tuesday. See you later. Bye.